It's I'm not point.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
It takes their breath out. Effective counter. Rocked with that knee.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Drew might be in panic mode.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Oh, that might have just shattered their face. McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. The brainbuster.
The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Looking for the pin. Won the matchup, and I'm not sure what they're thinking here. Still trash talking the loser.
Well, this superstar may have earned a victory, but it's obvious that bad blood still remains between these two competitors.
And now with a steel chair, this bitter rivalry isn't over yet.
Thank goodness. Classless turn of events.
Drew McIntyre is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds.
Okay, here we go. Been chomping at the bit to get this matchup underway. And all from behind. Looking for a cheap way to start this match, the ambush.
Well, a sneak attack. And this superstar is not finished yet. The referee has called the match off.
A cheap shot, an act of cowardice. Doesn't care that this match is thrown out.
Well, it's got to the point neither of these two really care about winning anymore. They just care about destroying one another. The loathing that exists, it can't be contained. How on earth is this all going to end?
Falls count anywhere. We've seen this type of match devolve pretty quickly.
That's a beauty, Cole. I don't think anyone cares about a win here. This is about punishment. It's about making a statement to the whole locker room.
The Kimura! Oh, Kimura lock. Submission move. Will they tap? This isn't going to win the match, but it's already doing some...
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out.
Well executed suplex.
Oh, kick right in the back. A stipulation like this clearly has to favor the more vicious superstar.
That's true, but you can't always predict who that is going to be. No DQ has a way of bringing out the bloodthirsty rage inside even the most well-mannered superstars.
What a neck breaker. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already. He's headed up high. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. Came down like a lead balloon.
Fireman's carry. Nice takedown. Bang. Jack.
Preparing to take his best shot.
Hoisted up high here.
esophagus.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Yeah, McIntyre is not giving any quarter.
Oh, he cuts it off. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
He slipped out of the way there.
Achilles lock. Torture time.
And he knows he's not going to end things with a submission victory.
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Connects. Saw it coming.
Counter after counter. Neither super's playing.
Does McIntyre cap this off?
Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap?
Submission locked in, but remember, a tap out here decides nothing. His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight now, fighting his way out.
What resilience. Running knee lift. And Drew there just got a taste of pushback to his warrior-like mentality. McIntyre counters with power. Soul kick. McIntyre with the win. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action. There's only one, Drew McIntyre.
6'5", chisel and carved out of granite, man. Everything this guy does has so much power behind it, he should fare very well in this underground match.
This superstar is made for this type of match.
Yeah, you're looking at a lethal striker with a devastating arsenal.
Yeah, but he also needs to be aware that his opponent has game planned against his strikes.
This is a man who can end the match with one strike. But in this environment, the same could happen to him too. The only way to win is by knockout, TKO, or submission. A unique fight here at the Underground.
The following contest is an Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 200.
This Underground match is now officially underway, and it promises to be a brutal no-holds-barred affair.
I gotta say, I wish this had been...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. Wrenching in the submission even.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh, man.
Soul kick. Catches the leg.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Hammer it away! And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. We've seen a few Underground matches, and they seem to favor the more technical superstars on the roster.
A good technical knowledge will certainly help you here, but that alone can't win it for you. You really need to be a multi-tool fighter in an Underground match. You have to use all of your physical abilities to their fullest. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow. Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face.
And down with the suplex.
Oh,
Pain being inflicted on the leg.
Able to free himself from the agonizing submission.
Uh-oh. Reversal. And that turns things around. Soul kick. A reversal. Well scouted. Around the Kimura.
Kimura cinched in with body wrap. This
Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh my God. They broke out of it.
unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down.
McIntyre turns things around.
solid bit of defense on his part there.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Just going all out with every blow. Uh-oh. Right to the knee. Hammer it away.
That was a vicious display.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
The figure four doesn't get more classic than this. Look at the pressure here. It looks like the Scottish Warrior is desperately swinging wildly, able to break the leg lock.
Spear!
Oh, wait a minute. Look at the strength.
Lift the power bomb.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Catches the kick. We've seen a lot of contentious rivalries here in WWE over the years, but this is really starting to go over the edge.
I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now, but this rivalry is going to cause them to live on in infamy. The things they're doing to each other, to anyone who dares stand in their way. This is only getting worse.
I didn't think it'd be possible for it to escalate even more, but boy, was I wrong.
Oh! Anxious to see what's coming next.
Fisherman driver.
Eyes are squarely set on Drew here.
Up into the torture rack.
McIntyre wasn't ready. It could be over. Drew McIntyre with a big climber.
McIntyre might have him. Drew flexing his muscle as he attempts to rally the troops. The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. McIntyre gets met with a response. Oh, a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Knife edge chop.
Vicious stomp, and now crossface applied with the kendo stick assist.
And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure battle of wills now. Can he hold on long enough to escape the hold, or will he be...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Oh, man.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
A check. He's got a steel check. Great aim on the toss check.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Looking to hit a home run on the competition. Swing, batter, swing.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Connects with a home run-worthy hit.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Up across the shoulders. Down and out. Drew is completely out of it. That should strike fear in your opponent.
Oh, what a response.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
These guys had each other scouted from the start. Neither one of them making this climb. Drew might decide right here. This right here might be the match of the year.
By the end, it might end up the match of the decade.
Up into the torture rack.
No way Drew's getting up now.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark. What a way to win a singles match.
Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
Here is your winner, Ace the Assassin.
Tonight, Drew McIntyre did not survive.
The Underground certainly brought out a savage side in both competitors. Win or lose, there's a sense of relief that it's all over now.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 228 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Ace the Assassin.
Listen Listen to the noise from this crowd. See the excitement on everyone's faces. This superstar certainly knows how to get a reaction.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
And Damian Priest looks ready to get things going here.
I've faced some big, imposing guys in my career, but Damian serves him right for running his mouth.
Northern Lights perfectly bridged.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
Crushing impact from that knee.
Heading to the top now.
From the sky.
Diving foot stomp. Brutal. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And it's scouted. Now can capitalize.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
What a display of strength here. Running power slam. This is a thing of beauty. Hoisting their opponent up into a glam slam.
Kick connects.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
And he's able to fight Priest off.
Oh, the knee directly to the face.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Stomping down with all their weight.
Uh-oh. Right to the knee. Hammer it away.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
And it looked like one of those rare openings Priest gives his opponents was capitalized on there.
He saw that coming. Impressive awareness from him.
Buries a knee to the body.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here. Oh, turns its way in them.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. Rotates out and gets the cover. Turns it around and has the pin. Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
Showing some signs of weakness. A pretty effective pin attempt.
Up and around and down.
Getting mentally in check, and I think the physicality part is coming soon.
Things have been fraught between these competitors for weeks. But you have to notice how tensions have risen even more recently. Nothing seems to be off limits at this point, and that's not a good thing.
Broken arrow.
Turns that in his favor.
We're gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight down to the face breaker.
Damian needs to get his wits about him fast.
Oh, the reversal by
Damian Priest looking to use that massive frame to full effect. Crucifix with the razor's edge.
Priest ended this fight.
Cover!
Priest scores a big win here. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest with a winning performance.
And you can tell Priest had his sights set and just didn't miss tonight.
The Scottish Warrior is here.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior,
I don't know if there is another superstar on the roster with as much intensity in his gaze as Drew McIntyre. A true terminator of the game with the ability to assess the situation and destroy an opponent like no other. Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading.
Cooler heads possibly prevailing now.
You can't believe that. These two are just taking a breather before they go back at it again. Already he's taken on some damage.
Yeah, McIntyre brought the fight in a major way on that exchange.
Blast off.
The lariat. Looking to catch him off guard. He forces a break before the count of 2.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point.
Look at this raw power. Ooh.
Barrage of fierce offense.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Simply sent careening to the outside there.
Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to show you the level of animosity here tonight.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Ooh.
Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Look out!
Whoa, look out! You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. And a stomp to the gut.
Stomped into the ground.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here.
McIntyre now with a double underhook. Future shock.
The workmanlike approach of McIntyre, just doing whatever it takes to lock up a win here tonight.
Whip back into the ring.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
It's over. It is over. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
This one ends in a victory for Drew McIntyre.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Doomsday is here. The monster Abyss. Tortured, twisted, and fully ready to inflict all of his pain and suffering on anyone unlucky enough to face.
The sound of the bell means we're ready with Abyss.
One of the most feared men, rather monsters, Abyss has long been one of the most menacing figures in the world. He's got a particularly demented way of inflicting his trademark form of pain on his opponents.
You know, watching Abyss is more like watching a medieval dungeon master more than anything. The way he takes pleasure in torturing his opponents and even being on the receiving end is something that makes my skin crawl.
But also in the ring and looking as determined as ever is a champion. A loss tonight simply isn't an option in his mind. He's here to win.
And who could blame him? As a champ, you never want to look vulnerable. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Fends it off. Good counter.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, he saw it coming. Knee left. Boom. Oh, foot just stomping down. Uh-oh. Right to the knee.
Attack with a flurry of punches.
Just going all out with every blow. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Timely reversal on Abyss. He's not in a good spot here, guys. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Might be just what he needed to wake up here to really get his head in this fight.
And a stomp to the gut. Knee drop.
Abyss now lacking any signs of resistance.
Yeah, Abyss needs to rethink his strategy fast.
Hammer it away.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Dodges out of the way. Ooh.
Taken down with a chop block. And it's scouted. Boom.
An elbow drop, and then look at the knee strikes. Oh, a flurry of strikes. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Submission in tight. Leg being torn apart.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing.
Desperately, swinging wildly, able to break the leg lock.
What a punch.
He just saved himself there. In the face, man.
Oh, strong impact.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Super kick.
Abyss needs to get his wits about him fast.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
Brainbuster! Abyss with a cause for alarm.
Here's the pin. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Just when we thought it was all over, managing to stay alive.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. Down across the neck. I can't see this going on much longer.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here. Right, quick takedown, double left, and a high-stacked pin here.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. And just like that, it's all over. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
here is your winner, Ace the Assassin.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.